what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, oh so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. We will now have a message from our mayor, Mr. Brandon Scott.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Edmondson class of 2022 commencement ceremony. Good afternoon, everyone. That is more like it. It is my honor and privilege to be here with you. If you saw it on Instagram, no, I'm not missing, young people. I'm right here with you, the important people. It is so great for me to be here in person with you to celebrate this milestone in your lives and for you making it here. So first and foremost, young people, congratulations and thank you. There's a lot said about young people in Baltimore City and what they can and can't do, especially by those in the media, including those I invited to follow me to your graduation. No, they didn't follow me here, obviously. But we know that you all know what you're capable of each and every day. However, you did not make it here alone. So I also want to thank all of your parents, your family, your teachers, your faculty, your friends, everybody that is poured into these young people to help get them here today. So this is your day too. We know that this rising generation is our greatest and most precious resource, and it's our job to make sure that we prepare them to be the best version of themselves. But young people, graduating from high school is no small feat. On June the 10th, 2002 at 3 p.m., I graduated from high school. And the last 20 years have been a journey, and you are just beginning your journey. And all of you have overcome obstacles, big and small, pandemic and otherwise, to make this day a reality. You have shown the world the true spirit of Baltimore: grit, determination, and most importantly, excellence. No matter the circumstance that you grew up in, hardship you faced, you did not allow that to keep you from your greatness, and you walked into it. Today is only possible, young people, because you remain steadfast and committed to yourselves and each other, showing the world what your generation is capable of. But one of the hardest things to do in life is to become. And my simple challenge to each and every one of you today is to become who you are meant to be and step inch by inch into your purpose, your potential, and the endless possibilities that are before you after today. Because while we are closing this chapter of your life, the marathon of your life is just beginning. Remember, you can do whatever you set your mind to do, and whatever you want to be, you can be it. The only thing that can stop you is you. The immortal Muhammad Ali once said that impossible is nothing. Each and every one of you have a gift, but you can either manifest your dreams and your talent or watch someone else live out those dreams. Hear me when I say, don't sit on the sidelines of life and let opportunities pass you by. Make the most of every single moment, because it may be your last. Now, no matter where life takes you after today, know that you have something special to offer to the world. No one but you, young people, can keep you from your greatness, and no one but you is responsible for you making it there. I believe in you. Your family believes in you. Your staff and teachers believe in you. Your city believes in you. The only question that remains is, how greatly do you believe in yourselves and each other? Congratulations, class, for 2022. Continue to be great.
As the CEO of Baltimore City Public Schools, I am so pleased and excited to extend my sincere congratulations to the class of 2022. I also want to thank and congratulate your families, neighbors, community members, as well as the school leaders and staff who have worked alongside you and supported you in reaching this goal today. Words cannot describe how proud I am of each and every one of you. Your hard work and perseverance enabled you to reach this moment. Some of you have overcome incredible obstacles like 18 months of disruption caused by COVID-19, and others have just had personal challenges and struggles. But one thing that we know today is you are here because you dug in, you worked hard, and now the world gets to enjoy all the talents and gifts that you are bringing. You are the future and present leaders of Baltimore City. You are the ones who are going to take forth this torch today at graduation to say to the world that you have something positive to contribute. We are thrilled to be launching you officially. We know that the world needs all that you have. Thank you so much. Congratulations to all of you. We wish you the best of success in your life after Baltimore City Schools. but know that we will always be here to support you, know that we will always be here to celebrate you, and thank you for being the class of 2022.
I said I wasn't gonna cry today, but I'm gonna cry. I know I am. Good afternoon. I am Miss Janet Laddie, the administrator for the class of 2022. It is my honor to welcome honored guests, parents, guardians, alumni, and our wonderful faculty and staff at Edmondson-Westside High School. But most important, the class of 2022. I want to extend my special thanks and acknowledgement to our class advisors, Ms. Williams, Mr. Fleet, Ms. Cofield, Mr. Williams, and Ms. Akins. Additionally, I would like to thank Mr. Roy and all the support staff at Edmondson-Westside High School. Last but not least, very special thanks to our senior class guidance counselors, Ms. Phyllis Coley and Ms. Carrie Brown. And our special graduation coordinator, Ms. Cherry Smith. Graduates, President Obama said, chance will not come if you wait for some other persons or other times. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. I am sending you on with this message because even in the short time that you all have been in high school, you have seen the world change and change again. Whether you are thinking about changes you yourself has gone through, the progression of social media over the last 4 years, or the change that COVID has brought to all of our lives. One thing is for sure, the class of 2022 is resilient. In life, you will need to adapt often, and you will have to learn to depend on yourself to achieve your dreams. Graduates, we have had our unique adventure together. Myrtle Beach, the park, water balloon fight, the pools. We have cried together, and we have certainly laughed together. You all are an amazing group of young people, and I know that you will light the world up with your drives and ambition. Remember that you get what you give, that life is not always fair, and that success is 10% luck and 90% preparation. There will be times that you think everyone is doing better than you. They are not. My favorite word for the last 4 years, mind your business and keep going. There will be times when you want to quit. Do not. Get going and keep pushing. This is life. This is adulthood. But you are all prepared. You are the class of changes and resilient. I want you to listen careful to me to the last time. You know when I said the middle row. You must tune out outside noises. That means the noise on Instagram, TikTok, and y'all know my favorite word, pigeon bird, or any other platform you see. you must remember that everything you see on these platforms is not real. It is mostly smoke and mirror. Social media has its place, but it can also be a thief of time, robbers of dreams, and stalkers of productivity. Do not get caught in this trap. Life is going to be hard at times and easy at times, but your outcome will be decided by your determination and discipline, not by how many likes your posts get. Finally, I am going to leave you with this. Class of 2022, I will miss you. But you will always have a home at Edmondson-Westside High School. As you go out into the world, I'm kicking you all out. Please know that we are all rooting for you at Edmondson-Westside High School. I wish you all every success that life has in store for you. Make sure that you keep in touch, 410-340-9995. And may God bless all of you. Miss Letty out! At this time, I would like to introduce to you the State Attorney of the wonderful Baltimore City, Mrs. Marilyn Mosby.
Good afternoon. We can do better than that. We are here celebrating. I said good afternoon. Class of congratulations, class of 2022. You did it. So before I speak another word, I have to take this moment to thank Principal Carl Perry for this awesome opportunity to speak with this dynamic group of young people who have for the past 4 years not only sought and obtained their goals by working harder and smarter and moving their achievement to the next level of greatness, but today, each of you have personally exemplified greatness. You each have exemplified that you here at Edmondson-Westside High School, success is not an option, it's the standard. I must also take the time to extend my sincere appreciation to the teachers, the dedicated staff of Edmondson-Westside High School for guiding today's youth and graduates to the point where they are today. I want to say thank you for instilling the necessary educational foundation, the life skills, the guiding these talented, intelligent, and worthy young men and women as they realize their potential and take a giant step in elevating their lives and now ready to take on the world. You are appreciated. Please give them a round of applause. I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge and thank those friends and, of course, those families. Those mothers, those aunties, those uncles, those brothers, those sisters that are here in loving support of the graduates. Thank you for physically, financially, spiritually, and emotionally supporting these young people, these young folks, as they not only begin to understand the importance of elevating their own lives, but as they begin to understand the importance of elevating the lives of those in our communities. You are truly the foundation of their existence, and they need you now more than ever as they begin the next chapter of their incredible life's journey. Last, but certainly not least, I'd like to thank and congratulate the 2022 Edmondson-Westside High School graduates. You did it. Despite a global pandemic and all of the negativity surrounding young people, we are all so inspired by each of you. Young folks, you were the ones that were self-motivated and self-disciplined enough to not only recognize the importance of a quality education, but to actually obtain one. We honor you today, young people. Why? Because what we know when we look at our history, every great movement towards progress in this country began with young people unafraid to challenge the status quo in the pursuit of justice. Young people who are unafraid to, in the words of Harriet Tubman, reach for the stars and change the world. Young people who in that exact moment never let any time, situation, or circumstance define their destiny. Young people who channel their pain into their passion and pursue their God-given purpose, not tomorrow, but today, now, in this very moment. Graduates, the awesome power of now interjected with those who have come before us have instilled in us, calls on us. And while today you all have accomplished one of many goals graduating high school, this is just the first step, albeit a momentous one. This first step is the foundation you needed to take it to another level. You're prepared. I challenge you to keep going. Go on to college, get those graduate degrees, start a career, be an entrepreneur. Further your pursuit in knowledge. These experiences will expose you to different people and cultures and ideas and change your life. And you have to be able to compete in order to progress and break the cycles of disinvestment and crime and poverty that exist within our communities. Make America live up to its ideals of democracy and justice. That will be you. You can do that. We as a next generation and byproducts of the legacy of all those warriors that have come before us. It's because of them we not only have an ability, but we have an obligation to stand up and be a part of writing our country's history. Our time is now, young people, the time to act, to get engaged in the political process, to vote, to become part of the solution to transforming the state of our communities. It begins with you, and I'm here to tell you it begins today. We have work to do, and the time to do it is now. So ask yourself, if not you, then who? If not now, then when? Utilize your voices and pursue your God-given passions, and always remember to exhibit your strength, because you will one day change this world. So never let anyone or anything stop you. And while adversity will certainly come, seize every moment to turn your fear, your anxiety, your anger, turn your pain into your passion, and pursue your God-given purpose, which will become your power. Congratulations, class of 2022. I look forward to the wonderful things you will accomplish in the years to come. I charge you to be the change agents that our America needs in this country. And the time to do it is now. God bless you all.
We will now have our valedictory address from our class of 2022 valedictorian, London Henson.
Good afternoon, family, friends, Edmondson-Westside staff, honored guests, and of course, the class of 2022. I am honored to give the valedictory address to the class of 2022. However, there are some things I would like to talk about as we move to the next stages of our lives. First, leadership. It is our responsibility to stand out and motivate others about being creative and adapting to all situations. Second, accountability. We must meet all deadlines, ask for help if we're struggling, and make sacrifices for things that are important to us. Third, commitment. We must desire to learn, to improve, and to adapt. Fourth, positive growth mindset. I know times may get tough along our journey, but always stick to the goal and stay positive in spite of our difficulties. Remember, dark nights won't last forever. Last, character. How we establish ourselves will be key. We must be dependable, humble, and patient. Lastly, I would like to thank my parents, family, teachers, and coaches. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to present our guest speaker for this afternoon. Emmanuel Grogan, a native of Baltimore, Maryland, is proud alumnus of Edmondson-Westside High School class of 2014. In attending Edmondson, Mr. Grogan, along with others, were a part of the original founding members of the school-acclaimed peer mediation program. A graduate of the illustrious University of Maryland, Eastern Shore, Mr. Grogan holds a Bachelor of Science in Aviation Science. He is a proud member of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated Pi Epsilon chapter. Mr. Grogan has a diverse background as an accomplished musician, touring with UMES Gospel Choir, organist for Lackland Air Force Base Gospel Services, chaplain assistant for worship services while deployed in Africa. Currently, he is a member of the Air National Guard, Case Manager for Department of Public Safety and Correctional Services, Office of Equal Employment Opportunity, Director of Music and Fine Arts for Christian Love Baptist Church, and business owner of MG Firearms Training, LLC, providing firearms safety training for Maryland Handgun Qualification License and Concealed Carry Weapon. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Emmanuel Grogan.
Good afternoon. I want to say thank you to Mr. Perry, faculty and staff, esteemed guests, family and friends, and most of all, congratulations to the graduating class of 2022 of Edmondson-Westside High School. It was 8 years ago, around this time, that I graduated from Edmondson, and I was sitting where you were at. And there's three things that I want to charge with you all today, and that's to never give up, always dream, and conquer all. If I had to title today's speech, I would title it as You're Here Today Because You're Flipping the Script and You're Changing the Narrative. 4 years ago, you all embarked on a journey to be where you are today. You had to go through perseverance. You may have had to endure physical, emotional, financial calamities, but through it all, you've made it here today. I want to be honest with you. In life, you will go through some things. There will be challenges. There will be ups and downs. But I encourage all of you to never give up. Like the great author of our time once said, Langston Hughes, that life is no crystal stair. It has tacks in it and splinters and boards torn up and places with no carpet on the floor bare. But no matter life's circumstances, never give up and see it through. Always dream. In my terms, a dream is a subconscious thought influenced by your wants, desires, and environment. A dream is a sign of growth and progression. Let your dreams be the foundation of your goals. Most of all, defy all barriers that may get in the way of your success. With success, I want you to know that with success comes elevation, and sometimes elevation requires separation. Everybody can't go where you're going. With that, I also want to let you know that I encourage you all to be like eagles, because an eagle can't fly with pigeons. An eagle can't fly with pigeons because a pigeon cannot ascertain or go to the heights or altitude that an eagle can. So I ask that all of you today, when you graduate, that you all soar as eagles. Also, I want you to know that according to society and statistics, as Mayor Scott said, you all are already labeled, especially my young African-American brothers. My mother once said when I was born, you're born with two strikes against you. I didn't understand it till I got older. One that you're male and one that you're black. But I encourage you today to let you know that I'm a living testament that you can go out here, you can graduate, you can do anything that you put your mind to. Don't let anybody tell you differently. When I look into this room, I see future politicians, theologians, fashion moguls, business magnates, college graduates, not attendees, but graduates. So in my closing, I want you to know, conquer all. As I stated, many of you may have had to endure hardship, but you are already conquerors because it is endowed within each of you as it's embedded in our culture and DNA as a people. When they said slavery, we said freedom. When we faced oppression, we fought for liberation. When they said inequality, we said equality. And you all here today, not just because of your hard work, but because of mom, dad, and auntie, and uncle. And because of the prayers of our ancestors that have transcended and stood the test of time itself. And in closing with this, I must stay true to my roots. As you heard in my bio, I'm a director of music, and I'm not a preacher, but my roots, I have a foundation with God, and I will say this. The reason why I know all of you shall and will be successful because it's destined and it's within you is because eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, and neither has entered into the heart of man the things that God has prepared for them So let me paint the picture and make it clear. What I mean is that degree that you are embarking to achieve, it's already signed with your name on it. That business that you hope to create, it's already funded. It will be here for the generations to come. That life and knowledge and power that you seek, you all are kings and queens. You are here to create and set generations of not just wealth that doesn't equate to financial liberation, but knowledge and power. You will defy all societal, environmental, and economical barriers. Why? Because you are flipping the script and changing the narrative. God bless each and every one of you, and may you be blessed in your future endeavors.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We would like to present some gifts to our speakers. We appreciate you all taking the time to speak to our graduates. First, we have a gift for Mr. Grogan. For our mayor. And for our Baltimore City State's Attorney, Ms. Mosby.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to our parents, guardians, faculty, our honored guests, and to the class of 2022. It is truly an honor to be here with you this one last time that we celebrate together. I'd like to start by having our valedictorian and salutatorian stand, please. I had these two young men stand because this is my 21st year as a principal, and it's only the second time I've had two young brothers as our top. You may be seated. We come to celebrate your accomplishments, but we also come to encourage you to continue. 2 Chronicles, chapter 15, verse 7. But as for you, be strong and don't give up, for your work will be rewarded. Through all that you've endured, no other class has done so. All the challenges, the obstacles, no other class will ever have to go through them again, prayerfully. But you've endured. You didn't give up. You learned new strategies. You learned new ways. You taught us new things. You did not give up. In life, you're going to see many more obstacles. When you learn to move, if you fall, you get back up. Don't you ever give up. If somebody's trying to stop you or stand in your way, you can try to help them or move past them. But don't forget them, because they may still need your help. The entire world is open for you. Your immediate reward you're going to receive today. It's your high school diploma. This is the foundation of your future. It will open more doors for you. Once you go through those doors, you keep moving forward to do greater things. You are all scholars and leaders and destined to accomplish great things. From Philippians 2, verses 3 through 4. Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves. Let each of you, not only to his own interest, but also to the interest of others. You see, when you run a race, you may pass people, but if it's a marathon, you help somebody else up. Help each other up. Don't forget, today is not the last day you should see each other. Pass the baton for somebody else to be greater. I want to thank all of our families. Some families, we've been together for 8 years. Emmanuel's back. You know one thing about Emmanuel? Emmanuel helped to hire me to come to Edmondson-Westside High School. He sat on the interview panel. So when I had the opportunity to find a keynote speaker who I knew he walked your walk. I knew somebody who could shed some light on your future. I asked him, will you please serve as our keynote speaker? Just like that. He said, yes, sir. Don't ever forget, you will forever be my children. That's why every day for the past 21 years, I've expressed myself to you. Every class that's left me, I've expressed the same thing. I'll say this to you one more time. One bell, one love. Now I have a few quick awards that I want to present. For what? I'm gonna make it quick. There's a young lady I'd like to recognize, and this is for the Principal's Award, and it's not just for academic achievement. It's, you know, they talk so negatively about children, and I defend my children all the time. This young lady has been nice, has smiled every day I've seen her. And when I met her mother at a back-to-school night years ago, I saw where she got it from. The 2022 recipient of the Principal Award is Michaela Cato. We have another special award, and I know she's not expecting it, for a young lady who some people gave up on her. Some people even in the school gave up on her. But every time she would just keep coming back, keep coming back, and keep coming back. She had a beautiful baby, and she kept coming back. She kept coming back. She kept coming back. And see, one thing I've done for all of my graduates, I don't stamp my signature. I take the time to honor you and read your name when I sign your diploma. And I had a little special tear in my eye when I signed this diploma for the 2022 Perseverance Award recipient, Miss Dakira Dunham. One more award before we start giving out everything else. Sadly, in 2014, we lost a young man, and it was just a horrible situation. It's horrible to lose any child. But this young man could have graduated in December of that year, a semester early, three and a half years of high school. And he never realized, he never got the opportunity to receive the college scholarships that he was offered because he was murdered in the streets of Baltimore City. So we created a scholarship. It's called the Michael Mayfield Legacy Scholarship. The recipient of the 2022 Michael Mayfield Legacy Scholarship, Naomi Santiago. Here we go to the formal portion of our ceremony. In recognition of the records and achievements of the students of this class, and by virtue of the authority vested in me as proud principal of Edmondson-Westside High School, I certify that these students have met the graduation requirements of both the Baltimore City Public Schools and the Maryland State Department of Education. I take pleasure in recommending to you the graduating class of 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you Chief John Davis, Chief of Schools.
Acknowledging the certification and the recommendation by Principal Perry, and by the authority vested in me as the Chief of Schools for Baltimore City Public Schools, I take immense pleasure in presenting to you the graduating class of 2022 for the conferring of diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you Dr. Michelle Bondima, Commissioner of the Baltimore City Public School Board and an Edmondson alumna.
1966, and before I confer these degrees, I want you to know that you're sitting where I sat. And I'm saying this to the parents because I would be remiss if I came to this podium and didn't say what I need to say, because Edmondson High School is where I grew up, okay? And I need to say that, and I need to say thank you to Mr. Perry, because I've been knowing him since he was a teenager, and he's been absolutely the most wonderful principal that I've ever met. But I want to say this to you, a girl from Cherry Hill that went to Edmondson High School, started out very young with children, okay? And you hear the messages that you had. I sat right where you're sitting. And when I left Edmondson High School, I said, not one door will I not pass through. I went to University of Maryland, Johns Hopkins, and then Oxford University, and I was an Edmondson graduate. And all of my children are lawyers. And I look at you right now, and I'm wearing red, okay? And I look at you and I'm saying to you, there's not anything that you can't do. And I'm looking at the parents, look at me, I was one of you. When these students walk out this door, they can accomplish all of the things that they were put here to do. Please let me say this to you. Do you understand that? When you walk the party Monday, party weekend, get the party, and Monday, you will be getting ready for college. And you will let no one stand in your way. I got 5 lawyers I raised, okay? And no one will get in your way. Now, you ready? Okay, in recognition of the certification of these graduates, the recommendation of the principal and acknowledgement of the chief of schools, and by virtue of the authority vested in me as commissioner of Baltimore City School Board, take pleasure in accepting the graduate class of 2022 for the conferring of your high school diplomas. Okay? Congratulations.
London Hinton. Shamal Brown. Alexandra Mason. Naomi Santiago. Michaela Cato. Jackson Griffin. Monica Jones. Jalil Gaiman. Ashanti Bethia. LaJay Washington. Petula Allen. Corey Duvall. Karan Coates. Kanye Jones. Kaya Arthur. Autumn Williams. Sade Ludd. Kayla Allen. Ladies and gentlemen, those were our merit and honor students. Amaya Abdul Hameen. Talia Andrews.
Safa Albamarki. Crystal Bad. Abigail Bermudez. Dahlia Bravo. Anaya Brown. Madison Brown. Star Brown. Anaya Burton. Ashley Carroll. Amir Cheese. Anaya Christian. Danye Coleman. Tanise Darden. Kyler Davis. Shakaya Davis. Zanaya Davis. Elizabeth Dickinson. Dakiria Dunham. Destiny Harris. Shania Harrison. Layla Hartley. Tanaja Herring. Destiny Hutton. Branaya Johnson. Natasia Johnson. Ziona Johnson. Jasmine Jones. Tamira Jones. Takira Jones. Janae Knox. Lois Kumi.
Janaya Lawrence. Brandy Lee. Tiana Love. No, Patricia Mack. Just hand it to me. Tiaja Martin. Just hand it to me. Imani Martinez. Michaela Matthews. Micaiah Matthews. India Murray. Tayana Newsom. Tamia Paulden. Amani Phillips. Kaylin Pittman. Jordan Ringo. Janasia Robinson. Labria Sherman. He says, okay. Rachel Shorter. Amia Simmons. Anasia Smith. Heaven Stewart. Isaiah Tillman. Amari Tucker. Arshea Weathers Joyner. Amani Nicole Williams. Kavon Stiff.
Tyree Andrews. Chris Bard. Kareem Barkley Jr. Antoine Bennett Jr. Brian Berry. Tramel Bethia. Timothy Bland. Rashad Blue. Joshua Brown. Tyreek Burley. James Butler. Tyon Coleman. Natrell Cotton. Anthony Dorsey. Andre Duncan. Garen Edmonds. Harrell Philippa. Tony Folks. Xavion Gulliver. Tavon Harrison. Jesse Hart. I got him. Jawan Haskins. Lamar Hill.
Kenneth House. Desmond Eiffel. Shamari James. Kyrie Jones. Michael Joseph. Abraham Kareem. Emmanuel Kirby Sabedra. Tion Langley. James Laus. Shamar Lynn. Tyshawn Mills. Ivan Pankey. Vance Passmore. Travaris Plant. Jamel Seldon. Ismail Shakur. Keon Sneed. Karan Smallwood. Daquan Stackhouse. Kais Stewart. Keo Wallace. Keyshawn Washington. Greg Wander. Khalif Hunter. Malik Burrell. Darius Steele. Thomas Davis.
Gotta get all these cards.
At this time, will the graduating class of 2022 move your tassels from the right to the left? This concludes the 2022 commencement activity for Edmondson-Westside High School. Please allow our stage guests and our honorees to leave first. Thank you.